Have you ever wondered why your child seems to be fine 1 minute and then they shut down when you are somewhere else? Or your child is not able to speak in certain places, even though he or she is a total chatterbox at home. In today's video, I am going to unpack the many faces of anxiety, how it shows up in children in a way that you're not going to expect. I am going to share what to look for, how you can start supporting your child differently, whether you're a parent, a teacher, or a professional. And I will also explain a little bit about my Brave Muscle method and how it can help children to feel safe enough to communicate and then speak. So we're starting from the inside out. If you're new, welcome to my channel. I'm Anna Biavati, a multilingual speech and language therapist, and I created the Brave Muscle method and steps to brave talking. And I work only with children who experience anxiety in communication, aka selective mutism, and they don't feel that confident. And my aim is to help them find their voice by starting with the body, not with the words. I know that I am a speech and language therapist. If you haven't done it yet, join my Selective Mutism Support Hub on Facebook. Subscribe to the YouTube channel for videos that are going to happen twice a month or more. And if you've got a child aged between the age of 8 and 14, I mainly run small group sessions with an amazing therapist called Jo. And it's called the Awesome Power Academy. So if you want to know more about that, comment Awesome Powers Academy and then I'll send you the invite. But now let's move on and let's talk about anxiety, because it doesn't always look the way you expect it. So we often imagine a child that is anxious, like that is crying or shaking or generally visibly distressed, but actually anxiety has many faces, especially in children who don't have yet the ability to describe what they are feeling. And I mainly work with children. So I came up with just now 10 different ways I have seen anxiety coming up. So please comment what you've observed. So certainly silence is a sign of anxiety. So if your child speaks freely at home but shuts down in public places or in school, remember that it's not a choice, it's a nervous system response, and your child's body is in freeze mode and speech simply can't come, and the larynx is really tight and the vocal cords cannot vibrate. Perfectionism. It means that your child is unable to start unless they know exactly what they need to be doing and they're going to be doing it just right. They might throw things away, they might tear it up, they might avoid specific work because of fear of making a mistake. So they need, to feel in control, but the need for control is rooted in anxiety. That could be their why. Avoidance. They might not want to go to specific places like cycling or going to visit granny, and they might have a sore tummy, a sore head, a sore tooth, a sore shoulder, a sore body. What it looks like defiance is often fear and is being overwhelmed. So they feel overwhelmed and they feel judged and, criticized because it's defiance. Over compliance. Never thought of that. When your child is too good, they always say yes. They never ask for help. They follow every rule. They are praised a lot because everything is so easy. However, this is what we call the fawn response. It's a way to stay safe by always agreeing and being invisible. Meltdowns, especially at home, after holding it together all day. The meltdown, yes, is a way of your child expressing the way they are feeling, and is not always a misbehavior, but is the body releasing stored stress. once they feel safe enough to let it go. Anything which is a pain, like I said before, stomachache, headache, muscle tension, sore head, sore legs, sore shoulders, sore hands, sore teeth, sore nose, etc. The body speaks when the child doesn't have the words to explain their fears, and literally even like a sore elbow. Having a bit of a rigid behavior, so needing, to resist to change, becoming distressed when routine change or shifts, because they want to feel safe and they feel that the world out there might feel unpredictable. They will be looking for repetitive, seeking reassurance. They ask questions or they say the same thing. Will I see you after school? At what time are you coming to pick me up? Will it be you that is coming to pick me up? What will I have for snack? Check it out if they're always the same questions. And these questions aren't about the answers, but they're about reducing the uncertainty and calming the inner noise that they've got in their head. They could actually do nervous talking and verbal diarrhea, and they talk, especially obviously in safe places. And it can be just a way to regulate or to avoid, silence, and because silence is coming up and they feel threatened, so they have to take it all out. And another one, which is one of many, is social withdrawal or isolation, because they might avoid playing with a friend or with a group, or they look shy, but it's not shyness, it's really a protective response, because they perceive that the world is a threat to them and they're worried to fail. So you are here to understand what aspect of anxiety can you see on your child. And these are messages, they're not misbehaviors. And once you learn to read them, you can respond in the right way. So anxiety definitely doesn't always happen the way we expect. So I really would like you to start observing. So this is the to-do list. I want you to notice and share with other parents what you've noticed. What does your child's anxiety look like? And that is why I've called my method the brave muscle method, because I don't look at just the voice. I look at their resilience muscle. The bravery is like a muscle that needs to grows when exposed to certain things, to exercises without the pressure, because we want to build the nervous system regulation through movement. I want to use a low demand environment, and I want to help children feel safe and able before we all expect them to speak. So when children practice bravery together, they realize it's not just me. And that is why we have created the Awesome Powers Academy. So if you want to join, please comment below Awesome Powers Academy Zoom link and I'll send it to you. So remember that if there is a topic that you would love me to cover, let me know as well. And I will be presenting on Facebook live every month. So make sure that you're following my page and my group so you won't miss it. So I want to leave you with this message that children show us the anxiety in so many ways, and every one of those ways is valid. Thank you for showing me. When we stop chasing speech and say this to granny and say hello and say thank you, and we start building on safety, confidence will grow the same as self-esteem, and then the voice will come. So look deeper and subscribe to my channel, share and comment. And I will see you till then. And stay curious, stay kind, and above all, keep building those brave muscles.